Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rosie Aconseja. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos and share the videos with someone that really needs it. Today I'm going to talk how to overcome a breakup from a relationship. Well, because of my experience and experience of friends, I can tell that if we are conscious about our thoughts and actions, we can get easily over a breakup. How? Well, in the past, I used to, after a break, I used to cry and ask why me, why he cheated on me, why he lied to me, why he did this and that to me. And I didn't realize it's because I permitted. I allowed the person to to abuse me, use me, and take advantage of me. And that was my fault, not the other person's fault. So when I learned to value myself more, to love myself more, to get better myself, then I realized when I attract the person, I need to learn, because my philosophy is, through the years, I learned that a new partner is a blessing or is a lesson. So most of my partners have been a lesson. That means that I had to learn something from them so I can apply it to me and be a better me. So what I learned in the last couple of relationships is that I gave too much to them from me. I gave 100% and they used to give me like 30%. So, and I asked why me? Why, if I gave everything to that person? It's precisely that, because I gave everything. Our heart, as I explained in a previous video, our heart is like a library. We put books of love, respect, value, compassion. So if we don't have those books in our heart is going to be empty. And we are going to expect too much from the other person. So if the other person doesn't fulfill our heart, our library of books of love, compassion, respect, we are going to be very disappointed. We are going to be needy and clingy because we are going to expect too much from the other person. We are going to expect that that person fulfill our needs. And that's wrong. We're supposed to fulfill our needs first. When we are by ourselves, we're supposed to fulfill our love, respect, our self-esteem, value ourselves more, love ourselves more, be compassionate with ourselves more, and treat us as we treat other people. But most of us know we expect everything from the exterior. We expect that people come and fulfill our needs, and that doesn't work. Or have you experimented that before? So when I learn to fulfill my heart with love, compassion, everything about myself, is when I learn to, when I meet someone and that person doesn't fulfill, disrespect me, mistreat me, use me, I say, this is not going to work. I love you, but I love myself more, and I need to get out of this. This is getting toxic. In my last relationship, I broke up with the person several times, giving the chance to change, give the chance to be a better person. And guess what? The person never changed. So always say, sorry, I'm so sorry, yes, I mistreat you, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And after 1 or 2 weeks, he did it again. And that is unfair. So I said, I cannot handle it anymore. You can love the person I love, but you have to love yourself more. I'm not saying that be egocentric, like go to the other extreme, like be selfish, mean with the other person. No, everything in life is about balance. We need to find that balance in everything. First is ourselves, and then when I have happiness, I am content with my life, I appreciate, I value myself, is when I share those values with the other person. But when we don't have that, we expect too much from the other person, and it's when we suffer. That's why with the breakups are very hard for us, because if we don't love ourselves and if the person breaks up with us, we are like, oh my God, my world is ending because that person is not in my life anymore. Now what I'm going to do with my life? Without him or without her, I'm lost. And that's not true. That's what society, family, friends, and the TV taught us how to react or how to see others when somebody is not in our lives. And unfortunately, we have seen through the years that doesn't work. Unfortunately or fortunately, that doesn't work. So the only way that works to overcome of a breakup is when you love yourself more, when you care about yourself more, you can see what's going on between you and your partner, and you can see that that partner is not giving the same amount of time or commitment of everything like you are doing. So it's not going to change, because unfortunately we have the thoughts that, oh, with my love he's going to change, with my love he's going to care more about me, with my love he's not going to be addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, or marijuana, whatever it is. That doesn't work. The person is completely scientifically and psychologically proved that a person changes when he's ready. When people like for example, if I used to be a big smoker and I say, since today I'm not going to smoke anymore because I realize that it's bad for my lungs, for my body, for everything, and get me older than I supposed to look. So I stop. But it's my decision. People around can love me, care about me, can hide my cigarettes, can do whatever. This is an example. In the real life, I don't smoke. But I'm saying, it's same with alcohol. I'm coming from a parents that my dad used to be alcoholic. He used to drink all the time. My mom and my brothers and myself, we used to love him a lot, and we say, Dad, that's bad for you. Guess what? He never listened to us. He listened until he got very old, and the doctor says, or you're hell, or you're dying, you're going to get this and these problems, getting worse, or you quit your alcohol beverage. And he has to do it. But he did it because he saw the risk of he's going to die. Well, now he's 97. But back in the days when he was like 65, is when he started to change. But it's because something major happened that made him realize that he needs to change that bad habit. It's the same with everything. So please, boys and girls, realize people don't change. Women, mostly, we get with someone, hopefully, and waiting that person change, but unfortunately, they don't. For more love, caring, compassion, dedication, they are not going to change until they are ready to, and they decide. If they don't decide to change, you can give them everything. They are not going to change. You can be a motivation. But guess what? Because they are needy. They have emptiness in their heart. They haven't worked in themselves yet. They expect that you fulfill those needs. And guess what? When you fulfill those needs, then they're going to see you as a bored person. You're not their clown. You're not entertaining anymore. You're not fun anymore. But why? Because they are empty inside. And until they don't fulfill that heart, nobody is going to fulfill that heart. Just themselves. That's why we say, find your happiness inside. Once you have your happiness, you share part of your happiness with someone else and combine that we call a relationship. Unfortunately, nobody tell us. Everybody tell us like, if you buy a new car, that is going to make you happy. If you buy a house, you're going to be happy. If you find the right partner, you're going to be happy. No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. That's why we get attached emotionally, physically, and all the ways to that person. And guess what? Some people even suicide. They kill themselves because that person is not in their life anymore. And that's wrong. It's because that means that your life doesn't worth as much as the life of the other person that left you. Really? No, that's why you need to value your life first. You need to care about you first. How can it be that we spend money in something expensive to give to our partners or to our lovers, but to us we never buy something that is worth it, because we always put our emotions and our feelings in that person, and we live aside. We live like, oh no, I'm not that important. The other person is more important for me. So that's very sad and disappointing. So please, guys, girls and boys, listen to your intuition, work in yourselves first. Fulfill your heart with love, compassion, respect, value. Once you fulfill that, you're going experiment. Don't believe me. Experiment. Use those things, and then when you fulfill your heart with those books of love, compassion, value, everything, you'll see that you will attract the right person. That person that is going to value you, respect you, and appreciate your company. But if we don't work in ourselves first, we're going to attract the same situation, the same kind of people, different faces, but same attitudes. Oh, all of them, they cheat on me. You know why people cheat on you? Because you're cheating yourself. That happened to me. I said, why guys cheat on me if I don't cheat on them? No, but we don't realize I'm cheating on myself. How I cheat on myself? Oh, I'm going to start a diet. Oh, I'm going to go to the gym, and I never go to the gym. So I'm betraying myself. Oh, I'm going to start out to eat better, but I keep eating junk food and all that is bad for my body. So I'm cheating to myself. That's why people cheat to me. When I stop doing that, I stop attracting guys who are cheaters, because I was cheating to myself. The same with respect. If I don't respect myself, I'm going to attract someone who is going to disrespect me and don't value who I am, because I don't value myself. It's the same with the jobs. Many people I hear they come because part of my job, what I do is help other people to find jobs. And while they say, oh no, it's because of my jobs, they don't value me. They don't respect, they don't appreciate what I do. Why? Because they are not appreciating themselves. They don't think that their job is valuable. And the day that they start to value themselves is when the bosses, co-workers, customers, whoever they're working with, they're going to appreciate them more. And they're going to be like, oh my God, they appreciate my job. They value me. Why? Because you start to value yourself. Until you don't work in yourself first, nobody is going to believe in you. Nobody's going to appreciate you. Nobody's going to appreciate your time, your effort, your hard work. Okay, hopefully this works for you guys. And same with the breakups. If you love yourself and respect yourself, your breakup is going to be easier. Of course, it's going to hurt because you get used to the person. You get used to, but if the person has more negative things that did to you than the good things, you always are going to remember most the negative than the positive. In some way, it's good because that helps you to move forward. But in some way, you need to forgive them. Forgive doesn't mean accept to come back. I forgave him, but I said, you're not coming back to my life anymore. I gave you too many chances. We are done. This is over. No more is no more. Because usually guys think that because I forgive you, that means that I forgive you and you can continue the relationship with me. No way. I forgive you because I want to have peace of mind, peace in my chest. I want to live my life, content without worries. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to accept you in my life again. I'm done as I'm done. And you have to keep your promise to yourself. Because if you go back with him or with her, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to repeat the cycle over and over and over until you realize that that person is not going to change. That's it. That's simple. Well, hopefully you watch my other videos. I have more topics and similar topics about the same thing that I'm talking today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel in YouTube as a Rosie, R-O-S-S-E, Aconseja, A-C-O-N-S-E-J-A. Thank you. Blessings to all. The universe take care of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bye-bye.